Hi there, this is Teresa Eicher with Counseling and Wellness Services of Archibald, in partnership with Jill Holgrave Wellness Consulting Services. And just taking some time today to talk with you a little bit about just self-esteem and value. And so this evening I was cooking with my son, and he's 5, and we were having some discussion about his day, and we were talking about doing things bravely. And we were talking about confidence, which is kind of some hard concepts to explain to a 5-year-old, but giving different examples. And as we were talking, I just found myself reflecting a little bit on, what his life might be like if he can enter into his life bravely, and what his experiences might be like if he can enter into them confidently. And of course, that won't be perfect, right? Like there will be stumbling blocks along the way. But so often I feel like I have people who come into the office, and what we spend a lot of our times talking about is just how they can improve themselves, how they can improve, how they experience themselves, and how they can improve life. And so I think it's a pretty big challenge. And many times, as I speak with these people, they've encountered life experiences, whether that be in childhood or later on, where they've kind of had these defining moments of significant people in their life, maybe defining them in more negative ways. And I think we have to be so careful about that. I think we have to be so careful about how we allow outside people and maybe prominent people in our life. Maybe that's, a husband or a wife or parents or siblings or close friends, how we allow them to define who we are, and maybe in positive ways or negative ways, right? I think we have to be able to maintain a sense of our identity and a sense of what makes us valuable and who we are outside of other people's perceptions of us. Because we have to keep in mind that we all deal with a degree of brokenness. And so if we are relying on someone who is pretty broken to define who we are and our value, then we're probably going to get a pretty skewed view of what our value actually is. Whereas if we can step out of that and we can work to look more objectively at ourselves, or maybe even ask for some feedback from maybe some healthier people in our life, we might be able to get a more accurate perspective on just what makes us valuable. So with that, from human to human, I believe that you are valuable. And I believe that you have things to offer yourself, as well as those people around you, as well as our community, as well as our schools. I think we all possess something of value to be able to offer to other people. And so I just encourage you. I encourage you to really take some time, do some reflection, step back a little bit. Let's not focus on the possessions. Let's not focus on the achievements. Let's not focus on those types of things when we go about maybe reflecting and defining our value. Let's kind of look at the inherent characteristics and traits that we possess that we can maybe offer to other people. Maybe we're really good at empowering other people. Maybe we're really good at cheering other people on. That's value. And frankly, people need that in this day and age. And so I might just encourage you to take some time, maybe identify 10 characteristics. Just what makes you valuable? How do you see yourself? Maybe in time, like adding to that weekly, challenging yourself to go further in that. Maybe getting a list of, 20 items or 50 items. Sometimes it just gives us perspective, and that we can step back and rely on that perspective when we have moments where maybe we don't feel as strong, maybe we don't feel as confident, maybe we don't feel as brave. Well, I hope this finds you well, and I will talk with you soon.